my name is Fran and I am a volunteer at the Rootshore Neighbourhood Centre. Today we're going to do the first in a series of fast and fresh recipes for the average household. So today's meal is going to be chicken enchiladas. Anyone can do them, come home, you'll have it in the oven within 5-10 minutes and it's a real rapid eater. So we're going to start off with, I'm doing this in an electric wok so you guys can all see what I'm doing, otherwise I'm going to have it back to you. So we'll turn up our wok. We've got our oven turned on to 180 degrees and that's getting ready to put it into the oven. Start with our wok on, turn it up to fairly high and that'll be with the pan on the stove as well. Throw a little bit of olive oil, a good slurp of that, and a kilo of diced chicken breast. Okay, now I'm going to disappear for 2 seconds because I didn't get a spoon. Okay, back. So, we'll get this going. And let that simmer away a little bit. I'm also going to put in 1 onion. So just finely chop it. It doesn't have to be too fine because it's all going to cook up with the enchilada. It's nice to have a little bit of texture in there as well. So put this on. What you do have to make sure is your chicken is well cooked. Don't go putting it into your wrap when it's half cooked. You'll end up knocking off your family. Okay. So we'll just kind of roughly chop it like that. Mind your fingers. Nice sharp knife. And chicken sizzling away, so I reckon we can just throw that into there. So that's 1 onion going in there as well. So this is where we just stir it around a little bit. That chicken cooking and make sure it's all evenly done. Turn that up a little bit more. And we get it nice and sizzling. You don't want it stewing away, otherwise it'll be very rubbery. So when that starts to brown a little bit on all the sides, we're going to throw our seasoning in. Now this is why it's fast and fresh, because you can buy all these things just at your local shop. Go down there, you can buy your seasoning for an enchilada. What we're using, thank you very much, is 2 packets of just pepper seasoning. Now this isn't spicy at all. So you don't have to worry about the kids not liking it. It's just got that Mexican seasoning to it. Really nice. Really nice. So we'll put them in. And I'll put that in the bin there. And we'll stir that around. So that's going to go through and cook through that chicken, get a really nice flavour. Beside of me now, I've got some sour cream we'll be adding in a moment and some grated cheese. So we really do need to make sure that our chicken's browned off. When we put the sour cream, it can simmer away in the sour cream for a little bit and that'll finish the cooking off. There we go. What you can also add here is if you're a family that like a little bit of chilli, now's a good time to throw in a teaspoon of chilli flakes. If you don't want to use meat, you could use 2 cans maybe of Mexican beans. The same sort of thing and make it a vegetarian dish. We've chosen chicken. Most people eat chicken, so that's fine. But I'm going to leave the chilli out. We'll just do a plain one. And like all you guys know, you can season it up or down. And put a little bit of cracked pepper in there that I've just got on the side there. Just a little bit of salt. You don't need too much salt. There's quite a bit of seasoning in that mix that we threw in there. There we go. This is where we're going to stand around and wait for it to cook. I reckon if I just get that going, we'll let it simmer for another couple of minutes. Okay, we're back now. I think this is pretty well cooking away and it's nearly, in fact it is, ready for sour cream. This is 1.5 cups of sour cream and we're going to put that into the chicken mix. and cook that away. So once again, that goes in, that keeps the moisture in there. And you just let that simmer away nicely. There you go. And as I said, you can have it really spiced up and be delicious. But there we go. Beautiful. Very good. So when it's simmered away, you're pretty sure your chicken's cooked through. If you're not sure, grab out a bit and just cut it and just check. And I'm reckoning this chicken is cooking very good. So what we do then, once the chicken is simmered through with the sour cream, we add a cup of grated cheddar cheese. Nothing flash, just grated cheddar. Stick that in there, stir it through again, and let that simmer away again for a few minutes until your cheese is nicely melted. Now we'll big stringy bits in there. Really good. Yep. Salivating here. Alrighty. That is good. So, it's pretty well done. What we're going to do now is we're going to do our tortillas. Now I've got a dish here, and this is what I like to do. We roll them up, we lay them in a dish, and we put we'll guide you through it, but we're going to put our sauce over the top and some more cheese and bake it in the oven. Right, let's turn this on. Okay, now I might get my little helper to get me a slotted spoon so I can put it into the tortillas. This little spoon's not going to cut it, no? Okay. So get your tortillas, make sure they're nice and soft. If you've left them in the fridge a bit long and they're getting a bit hard, give them a little buzz in the microwave, because otherwise you'll find as you roll it, they'll start to split in the little messy. Now you get a little bit of your mix, put it in the centre like that. Some nice pieces. Okay. Now, what I tend to do is I'll roll it over and I'll pull it back like that. Then I'll fold both sides in. This is where, as I said, they can split if you're not here. See that one split there? I really should probably pull these up slightly. One in there like that, just put it seam side down. I'll be a bit more careful with the next one. Okay, and again. And we might just do this one and then we'll come back to our full dish. Put him back, on the side, in the side, and roll him up with some Paso, put him in, seam side down. There we go. Okay, now we're on to the last one. So this is the last of our chicken. We're going to end up getting 6 out of this, so that's pretty much your average family. You're going to have a big crowd for dinner, obviously double it, treble it, whatever you like. As I said earlier, it'll be an absolute crowd pleaser. So we'll roll this up, we'll stick them into our tray, and there's our tray ready to be dressed. Okay, so what we put over this now is we just get, you can make your own or you can just buy a Domino's, something fairly chunky, because if it's not chunky, it's just going to look like a soup sitting over the top of it. Got your Domino's, with a good slurp over the top of each one of them. There we go. Then finish it off, put some sliced cheese. So I just try to put something like maybe just half a slice on each, because remember there is cheese inside them as well. So you don't want it too cheesy. So we'll stick the cheese on just like that, and she's good to go. So there we go. We've got them ready to go into the oven, and this is the really fast part, 5 minutes, no more. Put it in any longer, you get all your sides get really crispy. If you like it that way, leave it in longer, but it's just not necessary. You want them still to be nice and easy to eat. Okay, so in the oven we go. We've got our oven at 180, 5 minutes. Pull it out and Bob's your uncle. we'll be back. Okay, looking at our tortillas, I think they're pretty good. They're good to go, nice and golden on top, but still not too crunchy. So we're going into the oven, we're going to pull them out. Hopefully not burn ourselves. Oh, and there we go. So that's the tortillas there. That's the way they're going to look. And you could stick them in the middle of the table and just throw a big salad next to it, let everyone help themselves. We'll plate one up and show you what it looks like. So here we go. I've nicked a few leaves out of the lovely community garden here at the neighbourhood centre. Thank you, Simon. I'm not going to do much with it. We'll just put a little bit of olive oil and maybe a little bit of salt and pepper because there's a lot of flavour in your tortillas. You really don't want to put a big vinegary salad next to it. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. Let me use my hands here. Let's push it all up and put it on the plate. There like that. Lovely. All right, move that out of the way. So we'll get one of these. We'll get one of the lovely brown ones there. Just got to be a little bit careful it doesn't catch on the one next to it because you don't want to rip the guts out of that one. And the next person saying they haven't got anything inside their tortilla. So we put him there. I'm going to cut him a little bit in half, like that. Put him on the plate, like that. Oh, very nice. A little bit like that. And what I'll do here, personally, I love a little bit of avocado on it. Just get some avocado. These are just tiny little ones here, but they can value. Get a bit of avocado. And we'll get our on top there, like so. And what would be really nice as well is just a nice big dollop of refried beans. And there you've got it. Chicken enchilada, salad,